So, it has been a week since NVIDIA's big RTX announcement, and some of the dust has begun to settle. There's a lot of speculation and opinion on the new graphics cards set to release. The hype train is real, but I can show you how to stop it from taking you for a ride.
All you need is some strength of will and the patience to wait for real benchmarks.
Hey there. Welcome to what is, I guess, one of my first talking head videos, where it's just you and I having a one-way conversation. And there is something pretty big I would like to talk to you about. The hype surrounding the new RTX 2080 and RTX 2080 Ti. The hype is real and completely undeserved. It took nearly a week for NVIDIA to release any numbers that gamers might be able to translate into a real expectation for performance. And those numbers were vague and potentially misleading depending on several information points that we still don't have. That's not to say that the technologies Jen Sun spoke about on Monday aren't impressive. Real-time ray tracing in gaming could be a significant leap forward. Movie studios have used ray tracing for years to make the scenes that you know and love from most of your favorite CGI'd movies. It's how they make the fake stuff blend in with the real stuff. But render times were measured in hours or even days. Real-time ray tracing has been out of the question at the consumer end until now. The advances allowed by the use of tensor cores and AI in graphics could be incredible. Notably in the medical industry to help render CT scans for doctors to use in diagnosis and things along those lines. I, however, am not here to explain these technologies to you. If you want a detailed, easy-to-follow lesson on what these technologies are, I would recommend you check out the videos by Greg Salazar over on his YouTube channel, Science Studios. I am here to talk about the hype train surrounding this new product release. All over the internet, there are hundreds of speculation videos and expectation posts, and of course they run the gamut from I can't wait, I've already pre-ordered two 2080 Ti's and an NVLink bridge to these cards are already a failure and I will never get one. But should you listen to any of these people? No, of course you shouldn't. No matter how convincing any of their arguments may be, the fact is, no one has any real-world information about these cards' performance. The reviewers haven't even received theirs yet, and until the real numbers come out, there's no reason to make any judgment on whether to make a $1,000 or more purchase. I should at least explain that the RTX technology will only be supported on a few upcoming games for now, and does not simply refer to ray tracing. It's a combination of RT-RT, real-time ray tracing, and/or NGX technology. NGX is the AI software on the new Turing cards, and can be used for some pretty neat stuff, including filling in missing portions of images, interpolating the missing frames when creating slow-mo video, increasing the resolution of an image, and who knows how much more once the user and software matures. They've even introduced a replacement for traditional anti-aliasing in the DLSS Deep Learning Super Sample. I'll put a couple of links in the description below to NVIDIA's site where they talk more in depth about that. As for my personal opinion on these cards, knowing that I have just as much information as most of us, I'm actually kind of hopeful about this release. We are now in the world of the $500 or less 4K gaming card. With the spread of 4K and high refresh rate 1440p monitors, these might be a welcome addition to the industry, if they can live up to the expectations. NVIDIA gave us some very vague slides about the 4K HDR performance of the RTX 2080, but it included no graphics settings information other than that. Then they provided a comparison chart showing the improvement in performance of the RTX 2080 over the GTX 1080, claiming 2 times performance improvement, but it only shows the performance in percentages. So until the NDA is released and the reviewers can show us real-world numbers, we just don't know. However, The fact that it has affected the used card market as much as it has already makes me hopeful for the spread of budget PC building in my own community. I've seen a huge influx of 1080 Ti's on Craigslist going for as low as $500, which should in turn push down the price of lower end cards, such as those that are meant for 1080p or 1440p gaming, considering the reality of most gamers' budgets. The simple fact is, I know that if you want one, you want one. I would ask, however, that you do your due diligence and at least wait until release day to see what the actual performance numbers are before you place that order. Pre-ordering anything in this industry is pretty much never a good idea, whether it be hardware or software. From budget builders to high-end enthusiasts, please do your research. So, go ahead and click that subscribe button and notification bell to be kept up on new content. If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, well, I bet you pre-ordered, didn't you? As always, I'm Meat Popsicle from the Prodigal PC, and I shall speak to you when I return.